What's good, y'all, man? Coming at y'all with a quick video, man. Before I even start really talking, I just want to say, before you put your fire Bruce Allen and Dan sell the team comments, I know that's what you're gonna say, but realistically, that's just not gonna happen. So we have to look at our coaching options. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, it doesn't matter," until Dan sells the team and Bruce is fired. I get that. I agree with that too, but I feel like the Redskins can be good if we make the right decision with the next head coach, which a lot of people think we're not. If we do promote Kevin O'Connell, that's fine with me. If we do get the guy from the Chiefs, Eric Bieniemy, that's fine with me. Mike Tomlin, that's a big risk. That's a big risk. So the question obviously is Mike Tomlin a possible realistic head coaching option in DC? I don't think he is, but there were pictures showing that Dan flew his jet to Pittsburgh. He was there yesterday at around, or 2 days ago, around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So there are pictures. I might post that to my community tab. That could be fake. They did take pictures of his jet was landed in the Pittsburgh International Airport. I don't know if he has family in Pittsburgh. I don't know why he would be in Pittsburgh at this time. Who knows? Hey, who knows? And there are rumors that Mike Tomlin may be fired. I don't think he's going to be fired because Pittsburgh, they usually don't fire coaches. But the last few years, they haven't made the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs again this year. Antonio Brown left. A lot of things about Mike Tomlin not being disciplined and not disciplining players. So, you know, is he a realistic option? I like Rex Ryan, too. Those are some coaching options I like. I like Rex Ryan, to be honest with you. I really do. I think Rex Ryan would be good for the Washington Redskins. I really do. He took the Jets and made them into a good team with terrible Mark Sanchez, and they just believed in defense. I think our next coach, I understand we want to get somebody who's going to develop Dwayne Haskins, but I want our team to be a defensive team. I want to be a defensive team and run the football. I want to be an ugly, nasty football team. I want to be a nasty smash mouth. Just like last year when we were ugly, we were winning games, we were winning the division. I want to be an ugly team. I don't want to, like in the draft, everybody's like, get Jerry Judy. I want to get either Chase Young or Andrew Thomas. I want to bolster this offensive line, and I want to get a nasty pass rusher that's going to hit somebody in the mouth, that is explosive, going to run by you and just bulldoze you. All of that. Chase Young has all that. He has all that in his bag. He has all that in his bag. He has all that in his arsenal of tricks for him to get back to the quarterback. He's very explosive. He will get to the quarterback. And I love Montez, but Chase Young is probably better than Montez Sweat. Andrew Thomas is a good pick too. But back to the coaches, man. Mike Tomlin, we will have to either do a trade, which would be dumb, or wait for this man to get fired. Or I doubt he would resign or anything like that. But is he a realistic option? Hey, who knows? Dan could pull some strings. Who knows? He could try to pay that man a lot of money. So who knows? But Mike Tomlin, if you look at his resume, he's only had two losing seasons. This is about to be a losing season right here, or two seasons where they didn't make the playoffs. Now he has underachieved. If you look at it, they did lose to the Jaguars when he did have Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, and Juju. I want to say they had Martavis Bryant at the time, but I know they had a very talented roster. They got their butts kicked at home by the Jags, where Blake Bortles was the freaking starter quarterback. That's really bad. They lost at home with 38-14. They choked. What else? Lost to Tim Tebow in the playoffs with the Mile High Miracle or something like that. He lost to Tim Tebow in the playoffs. He did inherit Bill Cowher's team. He did. So I'm not gonna downgrade the man and all that and bash him and all that. But we do need to pump the brakes on the Mike Tomlin talk, I believe. And everybody's saying his son goes to Maryland University and he's from Virginia and all that. Whenever have DC homegrown connections ever worked? We thought Kevin Durant was going to come to the Wizards. That never happened. We thought Jalen Hurts, who knew Coach Loxley for the Maryland Terps, was going to transfer from Alabama to Maryland. That didn't work out. Then we thought Majai Uziri from the Raptors GM, he was going to come to DC because he knew Obama. That never happened. So all the DC connections, they never, ever happened. None of the DC homegrown actions or stuff like that never ever really comes true for real. So, but I like Mike Tomlin. I really do. I think he's a good coach. For the most part, I'm not hearing that from Steelers fans. A lot of them say that he's trash, he's terrible with clock management, etc. I really think we should just promote Kevin O'Connell for real. That's what I would do. Or if we don't do that, then I would get Eric Bieniemy from the Chiefs or Sexy Rexy from the Jets, because I want a nasty defensive team, and I think our best side of the field between offense and defense is our defense. I think Greg Manucci is just trash. And I think we actually have the pieces to be an elite defense. If we just get rid of Josh Norman, keep our front seven, Reuben Foster become healthy, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Ioannidis, Montez Sweat, possibly trade Kerrigan, draft Chase Young or somebody like that. Bringing an elite pass rusher that can get back there and is explosive, then yeah, our defense should be better than our offense, really. That's just how I feel about it. We can run the football. Maybe guys can finally be healthy. Bryce Love finally be healthy. We can be a running gun. Not passing the deep over the field. But if we can do that, that'd be great with Scary Terry and get another receiver. We can really be a good team. I know we're not close, but at the same time, we do have talent. That's one thing that people are missing. We do have talented players, but it's just we all know the front office is just a dumpster fire. We know that. Like I said, we have talent. We have talented guys. We really do. Like we have more talented guys than a lot of teams have, to be honest. To keep it 100. But talent doesn't always win you games. Just like Jonathan Allen said, talent does not win you football games. It doesn't win you football games. So, I mean, Mike Tomlin coming to D.C., I think he would have an ultimatum. He'd be like, hey, I have to have control of this team. I have to control this draft. I probably have to control who I pick as a player, and that's not going to sit well with Bruce and Dan at all. So one of those guys have to leave, or one of the guys has to stay, and somebody's not going to get hired. Or if Mike comes, he might be like, hey, Bruce got to go. The only way I'm going to be here is if Bruce gets fired. And we all know that's not going to happen. So we'll see how this plays out. I honestly don't think the Mike Tomlin thing is going to happen. But like I said, that the picture of the Jet in Pittsburgh, it looks real. It looks real to me. So we'll see what Dan's going to do. But like I said, my gut feeling is Kevin O'Connell will be the head coach. If not, I would go with Eric Bieniemy or Sexy Rex Ryan for real. That would be my option. So just want to get a quick video about that and just chime in, man. But Mike Tomlin, that'd be a good pickup, I think. But as long as we don't need to trade picks for a coach, that would be the dumbest thing we could ever do. When we have draft capital and we're probably gonna get a top 5 pick, that would be the dumbest thing we could ever do. So, all right, y'all. Hail to them Skins. Hail to the Wizards. All right, y'all. Peace. Be ready for a preview video for the Toilet Bowl against the Dolphins on Friday. All right, y'all. Hail to them Skins. Hail to the Wizards. All right, y'all. Peace.